What's going on, everyone? This is Slackerman with another diecast model review. Today I am very excited to finally review the Italeri 1 in 100 F-15E Strike Eagle. This is a model I've been wanting for quite a while now. Italeri, I've done a lot of reviews on my channel on the Italeri 1 in 100 line, and it is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, die-cast model line. I don't think that they're making any more right now. The only ones I've seen is kind of like some goofy European jet fighters. But as far as the Dreamwings line, which this is part of, I think they stopped making it a few years ago. And over the years, I've really come to love the F-15, mainly the Strike Eagle. So I started collecting, obviously, the Hobby Master, which I reviewed. I had the Franklin Mint, or Franklin Armory. I forget the name of it, but a 1 in 100 scale Strike Eagle. But the Italeri line has always been my favorite for diecast models. I love the 1 in 100 scale, and obviously I wanted to get this one. It was very hard to find. I was asking other YouTubers, I was asking anybody on diecast model forums, and I finally found a guy on eBay, and I was just lucky enough. He was selling an Italeri 1 in 100 scale, I believe that Navy drone, the XAB, I forget what it's called, but I just happened to message him and ask him if he happened to have an F-15 Strike Eagle, and he did. So I did have to pay quite a bit of money for this. A lot more than what these originally came out as, but for me it's worth it. This is my favorite Italeri 1 in 100 scale model, and believe it or not, the Hobby Master, obviously it's a 172 scale. It's nicer, more expensive. That's a great model. I almost like this more just because of the scale. I really love the 1 in 100 scale. So let's take a look. As far as packaging, it's just a clamshell, no magazine, so I think this was more obviously an American seller, so it didn't come with that Italian magazine that the ones I get from Italy come with. So that's it. As far as the model itself, I have to say Italeri did an amazing job. Once again, all their 1 in 100 scale models, they do a very good job on them. So you can see all of the different panel lining, the different detailing in the sculpt is all there, which is great. You have your air refueling section here. I really like this a lot, this kind of identifying number on the air intake. If my camera will focus, there we go. So you can see just really close up, you can see that they took their time and really sculpted in and did a great job with the paint, with all these different panel linings, even the kind of the raised section by the engines. Again, the air refueling, the kind of numbering up on top of the air intake, so that's very cool. The cockpit, I really love the bubble canopy that they have there. I think it looks great, and not like the Hobby Master, it doesn't actually have the piece of plastic, but it's going to be hard to see. They actually did sculpt in the heads-up display, at least where it would be holding the piece of glass there, so that's very cool. The nose is nicely done too. Again, just have a little kind of a blemish, or not really a scratch, just like some extra plastic on my nose, but it's no big deal. Taking a look at the side, on the vertical stabilizers, you have all the identifying information, the small decal there, all that stuff, the squadron identification on the side. On the inside, you can see an eagle, so that's very cool. Taking a look at the back, they did a great job with the engines. If I can pick this up, you can actually see, my camera probably won't pick it up, inside the thrusters, and then again, just the thruster nozzles look very cool. So I really like that a lot. On the side here, you can see that they have the eagle with the pilots' names are usually on that eagle decal there, so that's very cool. They did sculpt in, obviously, the big air brake or speed brake. You can see the outline of that. The other thing I really love is that with Italeri, they include an armament on most of their jets. So this is carrying some 2 air-to-air missiles and then some bigger precision bombs, which is very cool. Then you have your 2 targeting pods there. I believe one's a lantern, and then one's a forward-looking infrared, or they could be the same thing. I forget which is which, but they did sculpt and include those. And on each side you have 2 bombs on each side, and then 2 air-to-air missiles. on each side. And then you also have, you know, kind of that stainless steel look by the thrusters, which is very cool. And again, the underside has all of the panel lining, which looks great. The air intakes, they actually did sculpt in. You can see some silver in there, so that's very cool. And then on the side, you can see more of the Air Force star. You have the in-flight lights, that yellow line, 257 on the nose. So again, a great model. The stand just tells you where it's from: F-15E Strike Eagle, 57th Wing, 17th Weapons Squadron, Nellis Air Force Base, Nevada. So again, this kind of was my like holy grail of die-cast models to get. It was very hard to find, but after getting it, it was worth the wait. This is my favorite, hands down, Italeri model that I own now, and I'm glad I got it. Again, this was very hard to find. I'm so surprised that I even found it, because the Dream Wings collection is kind of gone now, and this was one of the more rarer models to get. So as far as a rating, this is easily a 5 out of 5. My only negative is I wish, because this is a Strike Eagle, they gave it the darker gray paint scheme. It's almost like a charcoal color that most of the Strike Eagles come in. So that's my only negative. If I knew how to paint, I wish I would be able to paint this that darker gray. Similar to my Franklin Mint one, my 1 in 100 scale. I really like that paint job more than this one. But that is my only negative for this. So this is definitely worth getting, and again is easily my favorite Italeri 1 in 100 scale model, and probably my favorite F-15 that I own now, even up there with the Hobby Master that I own. So hope everyone liked the video, and thanks a lot for watching. Bye.